Hello, I'm Debbie Steiner, publisher of Luxe Northwest, and thank you for joining us today at Luxe Local to hear about Travis Industries Fireplace Xtrordianair. And I'd love to introduce you to the president and head designer, Kurt Rumens of Travis Industries, House of Fire. Hi, Kurt, how are you?
Hi, Debbie, thanks for having me.
And your product is unbelievable, as you know. And can you give us an overview of the Xtrordianair?
You bet. I'm sitting in front of a Fireplace Xtrordianair, one of our very popular models. This is the 864 Fireplace Xtrordianair. And you can see by the lines to it, the proportionality, the look of the fire, a very traditional fireplace. Yet we can take this particular fireplace, surround it with a more minimalistic face, and we could put a black glass liner in it. We could tone down the log set, and it becomes a very contemporary or transitional fireplace, same exact fireplace. We have different sizes. This will be a medium large fireplace. We have grand fireplace like the 4237. We have a range of linear fireplaces, linear gas fireplaces, up to 72 inches in length and under the Fireplace Xtrordianair brand. And all these fireplaces feature the Green Smart system. So we have all these beautiful controls that make it easy to live with, and you can turn the fires down so that you can enjoy these fireplaces year round.
Wow. And are there any special highlights or key features that you'd like to tell our viewers about?
This particular fireplace line is known throughout the industry as the premier fireplace line. The selection of materials, the size of the fire, the BTU input, and the features we have are, as the name implies, extraordinary.
Now, you've been around 44 years and you're an international company. Is this your first product line?
No, we started out with a product line called Lopi. It's a company I developed 43 years ago. But the Fireplace Xtrordianair has been part of the lineup and leading the fireplace charge for us for over 3 decades in Canada, the United States, and Australia.
Wow. And how does this product differentiate itself from your competitors?
We're known for the way we mix our fuel and our air, and then the kind of detail we put into our log sets. It's virtually impossible to tell our gas units, for example, from a real wood-burning fireplace. We do make wood-burning fireplaces, and they're all EPA certified. They're registered as very clean, very low emissions. But the bulk of our business in gas, we've made gas so easy to use and so realistic that there's been a natural pull to that beauty with the efficiency and the simplicity of gas burning.
So I noticed that the product behind you is a normal size, on a fireplace mantle. How big or small can you go?
We have fairly petite products, particularly in the gas wood stoves, the gas inserts. So we can fit in any size fireplace that a consumer might have in their home to turn that inefficient masonry fireplace into an efficient source of heat. And then we have, we don't really, in the fireplace size, we don't go below a medium size, but we go to some very large fireplace. We have something that's 42 inches wide and 37 inches tall. It's a grand fireplace, and that's the name of it, 4237. It's the width times the height. Has a tremendous flamed presentation, tremendous log presentation, and you can get either an oaken log set or a beautiful birch log set. We've also have a series of linear fireplaces under the Fireplace Xtrordianair brand as well. And the one thing that Fireplace Xtrordianair is known throughout the marketplace is their efficient heaters. Many people put them in the house thinking they're going to supplement their heating system, and the heating system doesn't come on. These are very efficient sources of heating for a home.
Oh, that is brilliant. Wow, love that. And how does this basically meet the needs of the trade industry, the architects, builders, designers? I know you have an array of product lines that people have to choose from. And why is this particular product chosen over others?
The reason I'd say this gets selected more often than others is it performs beyond expectations. We have showrooms all over the nation. We have about 800 showrooms. And yet when you get one in your house and you feel that heat and see that wonderful fire, people are just thrilled to live with and own these fireplaces. So we really spent and agonized over the look, the presentation of the logs, the fire brick, and we're really known for the detail we put into, say, the faces, the surrounds of the fireplace. The attention to detail is so important to us, and we find so many consumers love the interaction with the fireplace. If there's a door that opens, we want it to feel like a Mercedes-Benz. If there's a control system to use, we don't want you to be confused. We want it to be intuitive. We want it to be easy to use, easy to understand. And every time you go to use your fireplace, it's a pleasant experience.
Well, you certainly offer that, that's for sure. Are there any other special challenges that you've had in keeping up to date with, what's new, what's next out there in your medium of the use of fire?
Well, we have challenges. We do have challenges as time moves on. One of the biggest challenges, we set out to make heaters. And when you do that, we've got to have a lower heat setting too. And we've had to come up with a thing we call the comfort control. And so you have this beautiful fireplace, this beautiful fire. Sometimes it's just more heat than you want continuously. So we have a comfort control. You can reduce the input of the fuel 70%, and you can have a small, say it's springtime, say it's summer, you can use these fireplaces year round. And the other thing our engineers developed is a thing called Green Smart. Green Smart is a thermostatic mode where rather than turn like a thermostat in a furnace, rather than turn the appliance off and on, it simply slows the fuel supply down to a point where it'll let the room moderate the heat to when it's needed. It'll turn the flames back up, turn the flames down. So you never have the off and on scenario of a furnace. It's a pleasure to live with, and you'll get that same 72 degrees heat in your home with that Green Smart feature without turning on and off.
You know, a lot of people are doing all kinds of remodel as well as custom home. If someone is buying a new home, a home that's, let's say it's 20, 30 years old, and they were remodeling it and updating it, would the capacity of this Fireplace Xtrordinair be able to work well in a remodeled home? You
bet. In fact, I'd say more than 50% of the business is going towards the remodel market. What we've got a lot of people taking older fireplaces entirely out of the home and replacing with the new modern fireplace. They're more efficient. The presentation of the flames and the logs and the fire brick is realistic. And the other thing we're doing, these fireplaces can be put virtually in any room. They can be vented directly out the back of the fireplace, or they can be vented vertically through the roof. So there's virtually no place, is every place in the home you can add a new fireplace, even if there never was one there.
Isn't that fascinating? Wow, wow, wow. And then do you, in terms of fire security and the heat temperature, do you offer screen doors for these that are, like a child could go up to and touch and not be burned?
Great question. What we've done in the last 5 years, we've developed a clear fire screen. The clear fire screen is virtually undetectable, and we've built it in behind the frames. We've built it in behind the faces. You don't see some big screen sitting on the front of your fireplace. It's there, and what it does, it keeps the accidental contact with the hot glass surface. And so you don't see it, you don't even realize it's there, but it gives you that measure of safety so you can't accidentally touch that hot glass surface.
Oh, that's brilliant. I know that's a really important component to a homeowner with small children and pets too. So that's really fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to add, didn't touch on?
I think the biggest thing that we offer is realism. And if you like fires, if you like wood fires, we have those. And if you've got a good fuel supply, we've got clean burning wood fireplaces and wood burning inserts. But if you don't, we have got the most realistic fires and fireplaces available in the North American market. And that's what draws people in, that sense of authenticity that they really want to gather around. And with the ability to turn the fireplaces down, you can use these almost year round. In fact, I've got one in my right off my kitchen. My wife and I, every morning, we have a cup of coffee, and virtually 365 days a year, we're enjoying a fire. So that's the message, and that's the ability of Fireplace Xtrordinair coming home to you.
Oh, I love that. And you have an extensive product line from Da Vinci to Fire Garden, this other new product launches. What's your share of market on Xtrordinair compared to your other product lines? Is this the heartbeat of the family?
Fireplace Xtrordinair is our leader in terms of popularity. There's so many models. And again, the gas is so exciting for consumers these days. It's so easy to use. The controls are easy to use. And you get the heat. You get more than you bargained for with the Fireplace Xtrordinair. So this is our leader. As you mentioned, we do other brands. We do Da Vinci custom fireplaces. We do Fire Garden, outdoor fire features. We do low-ply wood stoves and inserts. And then Fireplace Xtrordinair is kind of the workhorse of everything. It's got so many models and so much ability that has been our most popular line.
Kurt, I've heard throughout the years that you have several warehouses, if you will, around the country that is just full of parts. So that, with a 44-year-old company and the units that you have around the country, that when servicing needs are apparent, that they can come to you and not be sidelined for weeks and months on end to get service.
Well, Debbie, we manufacture things with fantastic materials, the right steels, the right manufacturing processes to make them last. And over time, things do wear out. So we do keep parts. In fact, we make accessories and parts for units going back the 4 decades we've been making units. And we've got about, check this out, we've got over 2 million homes in North America with our products in it. And so there is no planned obsolescence. We want to keep these things going. We want people to enjoy the fires. As a consumer, I hate things that wear out. So we build things to last.
I love it. And you guys are known for that. You are a leader in your field, and you do an amazing job, and your entire staff and crew are phenomenal to work with, and your dealers around the nation. How do you bring this to market? How do consumers find out about it?
Well, if you go to our website, fireplacextrordinair.com, you'll find us, or go to travisindustries.com, you'll find all the products we make. But the most important thing we do, we work with specialty stores. We don't work with the big box stores. We don't sell online, direct online, because these are specialized products, and we need specialized experts helping people select the right product and make sure the installation is done correctly. And if the service comes up, we have trained specialists to go out and address these issues and get it right the first time.
And Kurt, is there anything else that you would like to touch on today?
The one thing I want to point out is sometimes the weather gets just awful around the country. Sometimes we get power outages, and these wood fireplaces will keep you warm if you ever lose power. Even the gas units, when there's no power, it's no problem. Our units are designed to work. If you get one of those storms coming through, those terrible storms, your neighbors will come calling because your fireplace will keep working.
I think the state of Texas needed you last year during
we had a lot of happy customers in Texas, you bet.
That is wonderful to hear, so wonderful. Well, as usual, you're wonderful to work with and talk to, and our viewers, I know, are going to be so happy to learn about all these updates with Travis Industry.
We love to share it. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.